Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Debbie.
We are streaming from both channels, so I'm going to go ahead and
We
we can
are.
do this now. And so you'll be able to see both channel comments on the screen in a second. So as people comment and check in, you'll be able to see everybody's comments. So that's new happening on StreamYard. So
Yay.
anyways, we wanted to come hang out with you guys tonight and just do check in, a vibe check in.
Yes, mood control.
Mood control. How's everybody doing? And there's so much going on, and it life is a little bit different right now and new, and that's okay. But navigating it can be a tad challenging. So I think it's important to kind of check in, see how everybody's doing, and
absolutely.
And I already see questions coming in, so I will be starring all your questions, and we'll go through.
I love it. Yeah, it's so great to plug in, and we've been off for a while. I mean, you've been back, but together we haven't done anything since before the retreat, so it's actually been quite a while.
Yeah.
And we'll have to check the archive as far as doing things just you and I. I don't remember too many times. Like we've done countless together with other people. But maybe just a handful or a couple. I think in the very beginning, a few years ago, you were
like a long time ago.
Yeah, like 3 years ago, probably. Wild.
Fogo Pogo. Hi.
Hi, Fogo Pogo.
So yeah, so I'm, hanging out with Kevin and doing this, you guys, to me is just kind of like being home. And it's just easy to hold this energy together, and especially with with you guys here, and all your love and support and your vibe. That'll be the word for the night.
Yeah. How is everybody doing?
Yeah.
Checking in.
Hi,
yes, and
Aisha, hello. Yes, you can throw a question in. Yes, Elaine.
Wonderful.
We're working together on the questions.
I'm not understanding it. I didn't notice those last time with all the crowns and numbers. What does that actually mean? Like I've seen.
So it just shows how many. So if someone is asking, commenting, the top commenter will get a crown, and but it'll constantly shift. So someone might be crowned, but then someone else might get that crown as well.
Wow. Some new people. Nice to see you. Welcome. That's always great. I'm always curious how people find us. Whose channel? How does it, show up on your YouTube reel? And it's always curious to me.
Hi, TK. Giving you a hug right back.
Hi, Tracy.
Aw. It's so good to see you all.
Yeah.
And, how are you doing, Kevin?
I'm vibing really well. Yeah.
Nice.
I was watching our dear friend Terry this morning at Holding Your Space, and it's her birthday. So happy birthday to one of our favorite Leos. There's lots of you.
One of the favorite.
Right? One of the favorite Leos, of course. And she said something today that was really, I won't exactly remember what she said, but it was something around the vibration of the earth right now. And with that, it brought me to what Terry and I did a live on Sunday evening. And what I shared in that live was that the animals, the sentient beings, are acting very different. And I say this and I'm not exaggerating. The experiences that I've had with the animals in the last couple of months, and in particular in the last few weeks, is off the chart in the way that I'm noticing them showing up, bringing message, awareness, all the things. And so to me, I love that energy. And I feel like that connection to nature is really important.
Yes.
It's really
Yes.
important. And so when you ask me how I'm doing, I feel that's a part of why I tend to do quite well in that staying connected and feeling grounded and not overwhelmed with the energy if I step out of that. And for me, nature does that. And I think it has that potential, or already does, for everybody else. So stepping into that in these times, I know is super helpful. And so
Mhm.
some of us, we have to carve out that time to make that happen. But I try, actually, it's easier because I'm of where I live, but I really try to carve out that time daily, if not multiple times a day, to be connected to nature, literally. So,
Mhm.
and I think these animals doing some very interesting things, recognizing their behavior, and the numbers. I was saying to someone that this year in particular, the rabbits, just for one example, it's the most rabbits that I've ever seen in my area.
Wow.
It's wild. And then, yeah, did I share with you the frog video of the little frog that I had?
No, you'll have to send it.
Hey, I might post it I will post it on my
Oh, post
community
it,
account.
yeah.
And interesting enough, I heard Annie Bear sharing something about, in their culture, the frog, I think in the fall or autumn, she said, really initiates, and maybe I'm getting this a little bit wrong, but as far as what they seasonally, what they do in tradition and such. So I was like, oh, okay, it's almost like the messenger of that. So yeah, these animals, more please. I'm so grateful when the animals are in communication in
Yes.
ways that you can't deny it. It's like, it's so, like I didn't tell you this, Debbie, but when we were in Vermont, we were driving from one city to the other. And with no exaggeration, I was actually driving and I stayed in control, but I saw in my peripheral this hawk coming towards the car, getting closer and closer and closer. I literally, if I would have had a little bit of a longer arm and reached my hand out the window, I would have been able to touch it. We thought it was actually going to fly in the window of the car while we were driving. It's
Oh.
insane,
Woo, I got the chills on that.
right?
Wow.
So just wild in watching what these animals are doing. And how
Um,
about you?
Christy says,
Oh,
I always have rabbits every year. They are so adorable. I'm blessed. Deer at night in my front yard on the camera. Okay. And a hawk lives in this area. The hummingbirds I feed each season,
I
return each year. Oh, that's wonderful.
wow,
You are so loved, Christy, and sharing that energy with them. That's beautiful.
so cool.
A lot more butterflies Kathy's been seeing.
Yes, see? Interesting.
Sweet.
Uh-huh. How
Um,
about you? How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. It's the same with, I've been getting, I've been out in the nature, out
Mm,
in the yard work, you guys, to make it clear, yard work. But there's a lot of yard here to work on, and doing like manual stuff, like fixing the fence and that's falling down, and going around and doing that type of hands-on. It was so great because I have been wonky. It's been hard, you guys. I've been feeling, leading up to this week starting, having little times of anxiety, waking up with anxiety, and not that's not my normal.
mm,
And so, I'm very aware of what's happening globally and like that, and all the shifts, and the planetary shifts as well, and all the things. We were all very aware of that. And so we do have our ways to cope, but when I'm waking up like that, it's an issue. Anyways, being pushed out to the yard and being required to get out there and do this stuff was so nice. And my
Mm.
spirit team does that to me. It's like, Debbie, you're not listening. So you have to get out there and do this, So it was things literally, bizarrely, my fence was part of it was falling down. So I had to do that. It's like, here's an opportunity for you. And it's a good way to know that life is happening for you and not to you. So this was a good example. It's like, oh, the fence is falling. No, this is for you. So I got to go out there and fix my fence and be with the trees in the yard and talk to them. And I haven't talked to them in a long time. So it was super nice to get out there. And most of you know that, with my ankle, I'm not able to do a lot, but I've been able to do a lot more now. So it was so great. So I'm doing good today.
I love hearing that.
Mhm.
And you remind me of that quite often about life happening for us. We need reminders. We need to remind each other sometimes.
Mhm.
Like, okay,
Mhm.
yeah, it's
Especially when you're right in the middle of something, you know what I mean? Like,
sure right in the storm.
right in the storm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liz, it was humid here today in
Mm.
Colorado, and they said the last index that was as humid as today was 17 years ago. So
Oh wow.
yeah, we don't get humid.
Okay.
And those of you who get humid, you'd be like, this isn't humid, but to us it was.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah. So again, we all get to experience life right now. We're all here experiencing life right now and all the vibes that are flying around.
Mhm.
And so how do we respond to those all that happening? And one thing is grateful that we have this beautiful community to connect in with, and then finding our own little things to do to just right around you. And know that whatever you do is perfect. If it's sitting on the couch and reading a book or just hanging out, that's perfect. There's no rules. Just find a place where you feel comfortable and that you can kind of release some of the more challenging vibes that are happening right now, right?
Totally. Yeah, release the judgment. Um, I also was aware, and I was just reminded of it, the healing that people are
Mhm.
needing, requesting right now. And I feel like Terry and I were in conversation. I think we had it partly while we were live about revisiting the healing light. So stepping into that energy of doing that live again. We might do it with a little bit of a different spin, but of course you'll be
Yes. I
a
I
part of that.
I it's been pressed upon my
Right?
heart as well.
It's so interesting. I think a lot of us are feeling that. And Elaine, oh, you don't need to apologize for anything. I'm not even sure what you're referring to, but I don't think you were rude at all. Um, not
No,
at all. I'm
no,
so glad
it's
that
all
you're
good. It's
here.
all perfect.
Yeah, it's so
We're
good.
good. Um, and the animals, on Mondays I do animal communication and readings with Mark, Spirit Whisperer. They've been their communication level has shifted a little bit,
Okay, there
and
you go.
what they are, it's very interesting. Thing They're talking a little bit different about different things than normal. Um, it almost feels a little bit more, they're a little bit more, it's like they've always been aware, but they now know that they can speak a little bit more awareness.
Sure.
Very interesting, and it's hard for me to explain, but I can tell the difference in communicating with animals as well,
I
and what
love that
they're
you
bringing
pointed that
across.
out.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I was feeling and sensing. Like their awareness is shifted, and
Yes.
it's almost like this merge of ours and the
Yes.
siblings and
Yeah.
that. is creating something, and there's real resonance in that. So I invite people to play around in the sense of communicating with the animals. You
Yeah.
know, practice and have conversation. I talk to, oh my gosh, my neighbors must think we have people here all the time, and really we don't, because I'm always talking outside. Oh
That's so
boy,
funny.
true story.
True story. I love it.
Not
All
even.
right. So let's go ahead, and if you want to dive in first and
Sure.
choose a starred question in there.
Look at you. You start all these things, and I didn't start a single one.
I know. I was wondering, you dropped the ball on that.
Funny. Let's go with this one first. Christy,
Ah, Christy.
the animal whisperer. A message
Mm.
from your guides.
Christy, stepping into the energy of your question and with your guides, your spirit team, they're making me very aware that it's been hard.
Mm,
And I feel not only like kind of not like that anxious fear thing, but a little anxious, but some sadness there as well with that. They're making me aware of that. So when they do that, Christy, it's almost like we're here with you. So if they're making me aware of that, they're just kind of reminding you, see, we're here with you. We know what's going on. We walk with you through all of it. You're not doing this alone. Um, but I also see some uh, open pathways kind of in front of you, like things are going to start opening up for you. And so, however that, whatever that falls or resonates for you, but I know that it kind of feels like this, but all of a sudden things start to open up for you. That's what I'm initially stepping in. But Kevin, if you want to go, I'm going to throw a card.
I think you were reading my cards.
Oh, okay.
I pulled a couple cards for you, Christy, and the first one was the celebration card. And it's about finding your joy. And interesting enough, it's paired with the dance card. And look at the beauty within the colors within that. And this is about spontaneity, movement, and freedom. And I really feel like your guides are reminding you of your own creative power. And you may have stepped away from that in recent because of some of the things that I think I was feeling as well, that Debbie was feeling into. But now is the time to reintroduce that, step into the creativity. That's that deep connection that I feel you might be longing for, or in moments are feeling like it's missing. It's not. You're very connected, and that gateway in a quick way, and this can go for other people as well, is to step into that creativity, because that is that energy, that portal that will allow you to really be in the fluidity and a real sense of freedom. And I think that's the dance card. It's like you just feeling that freedom that I feel like you've had, in moments you might still long for. So yeah, celebration, really stepping into your joy, Christy. So
And I'm just going to add on to that as well. So, Spirit wants you to be open to receive. So sometimes we have a hard time saying yes to receiving, and it says now is the time to be open to receive. And you give and give and give, and sometimes it's your chance to allow other people to give, right? And so your turn to receive, and that's okay. They're also encouraging you to connect with your inner child, and do some of that deeper healing with this. But most of all, Christy, there is hope ahead. And you said in your question here that you need hope. And just like they were showing me that pathway opening and something being there,
Mm.
hope is there. Have courage, take heart, for there is hope. There
Mm,
is hope ahead.
that is so beautiful.
So blessings to you, Christy.
Thanks for asking that question. I saw a couple other people resonating with that reading as well. So that means it's also for you.
Yes,
You know,
and remember, yes, you all
yeah.
keep listening because some of these messages are for you as well. So
Beautiful.
I want to say thank you to Sun Goddess. Thank you for your beautiful donation and love. And also I want to thank you to Georgia, the Greek.
Thank you.
Thank you for your donation.
Christy, do you paint? I'm curious. I keep seeing when I'm going back to that dance card with all of those colors, there's something literally that you are creating or that you can. And don't tell yourself otherwise, but yeah, I feel like it's painting. If you've been curious about painting, pick up the brush. All righty. Well, where'd you go?
Hi, Jan.
Hi, Jan.
I am taking Reiki 1 and 2 in August.
Nice.
Woohoo! No, but I do have a YouTube channel I have been trying to get off the floor. It's an oil painting channel.
Oh!
That's funny.
That's so
Yay.
okay.
All right. So in August, any suggestions or recommendations? Thank you for your gifts. Jen, so exciting.
It is exciting. You know, Reiki. Wow.
Okay, so Jan, this is absolutely the right path for you. This is this is not only going to just expand your own vibration and all the things. It's talking about your abilities. Yes, you are a natural healer. You already know that. This is going to turn into more of your abilities coming forth here. But I'm feeling like powerful energy moving through my arms with you. So just know that you're a good channel for this. You know, you're the channel of the healer, right? So the healing energy moves through you. How do I say that, Kevin?
Yeah,
you're a conduit for it, but you're a good conduit, and so that's natural for you to do. Yeah.
Again, you were reading my cards.
Oh.
I'll show you the cards in a minute. What I was also picking up on, how you were saying that this is going to lead into other things, Debbie. I wrote down mediumship for you. So I feel like this is actually going to open up the channel for mediumship even more for you. And what I was hearing is this is going to start to really deepen your trust with spirit in another beautiful way. And with that, reminding you that the healing miracles are possible. And so your own belief around this is actually going to be anchored. And that's a beautiful thing. And for most of us, that is a process. And so that's really going to happen for you, which leads into the energy of this beautiful butterfly spirit card. And with that comes the transformation. And actually, I didn't see this, but the third word on that is the trust. So that is your one of the pieces of what's going to unfold for you. And they're really working with your clairaudience, and so your clear hearing. both subjectively, so what you're hearing in your mind's ear, as well as objectively, is going to continue to grow as well. If you're not aware of that already, which I feel like you are, and that just to me just feels like that sense of openness. That will really, because I feel it's so funny. It's like there's this excitement because there's already all of these people around you energetically, in the sense of who's lining up to actually be in connection with you, which I think is really a beautiful. So, like Debbie said, you're a natural born healer, as you know. Most people here, I think all of you here, have that sense of care and compassion. So, perfect timing for you.
And I like the trust. I like the word trust that you used. And I think that's something that maybe is challenging for you, Jen, as it is for all of us, right?
Yes.
Anyway, Spirit wants you to know you are enough. Remember, you are enough. You're enough. You got this. You do not have to give more. Just allow.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of times, it's like I have to do this, this, and this. You know, in regard to trying to do this Reiki. No, just be. Allow. You're enough.
Wow. That's a beautiful affirmation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, reminding ourselves. I'm going to share the decks of cards if I could, because people are asking about them. This one is the Spirit card deck, which was a beautiful oracle deck that we got when we were in Sedona at Sedonia.
This is the back of them.
I love this deck. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
such a beautiful deck. And then the other one, Georgia and Nancy gifted me the light codes, which is it 2,000 or 3,000 downloaded light codes? I can't remember, but a substantial amount through Archangel Raphael. And the name of this one is Kelly Kolodny, and you can go to her website and get it. I mean, look at the box, is magnificent. I've never seen anything like it. And you open it, and it's like this temple. And interesting enough, look at the beautiful.
What?
I know. Like, talk about Leo season. And then the beautiful book is so beautiful with the artwork and the imagery, and just they're one of those decks that you look at. And when you almost like when you blink and you see again, you're seeing new things in it that almost feel like they weren't there when you first saw it. Right. And I find, like, you know, with a lot of decks, we almost know every little piece of it. With this deck, there's something about it that it's like, I look at it and I'm like, I can't memorize any of the visuals on it. Mm-hmm. And I don't even know. Does that sound strange? But I really can't. And I've been using it.
They're meant to be like that, Kevin. Yes. They're alive. And so you want them to be new. Every time you use them, it's a new message coming through. They're alive.
Yeah. But not all, you know what I mean? The familiarity of them isn't there. Yes. And with some decks, it's like, oh yeah, I could see it. And with this one, it's like that imprint is, you're right, is forever changing.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Georgia.
Thank you, Janice, for your beautiful gift.
Thank you, Janice. That's very generous.
All right, so it's your turn.
Oh, is it now? Mm-hmm. Thank you, Christy, for the...
Christy likes the salt and pepper.
There we go. All righty. Where are we going here? This one. Patty McDonald. Message from my guides. Early retirement has been a wallop thus far. Is that Australia?
Patty, where are you from?
It's a wallop.
It's a wallop. It could be Ireland or Scotland or
Australia. Remember that
Australia? Yeah.
The Steve guy. He would always say "by crikey," and he'd be like, "That really cracked a wallop" or something.
Oh well, okay. Could be.
Anyway,
Australian.
I could probably be wrong. Oh, wow.
All right. Retirement. It's been a wallop this far.
Can I go? I got the...
Yes, please.
Yeah. This is really beautiful card. I'm pulling this one from the...
that new...
Yeah, I don't even actually know what it's called. The light codes. And it's the Lemurian Dolphin Temple.
Mm.
And it's the Share Your Song. And what's really beautiful about that is, as just before I was reading it and pulling the card, I wrote down service. And I feel like that's the
Canada. She's from Canada.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Oh, Patty.
What part of Canada? Because
Because Kevin's from Canada, and you know.
I love it. Maybe it's an East Coast thing. I don't know. Nonetheless, where was I with this one? Oh, Patty, being in service. I know that your heart, your spirit, your soul is just wants to be in service, and so it's enjoying this retirement, but also allowing yourself to step into something, and it feels like new, and it might be in the energy of like volunteer, making a difference, but I know making a contribution and being in service, exactly, old soul, is really important to you. And so it will happen, but it's also just be in this moment, allow this little pause, the intermission, like Debbie said at the beginning. Oh, be present. It's so perfect. You know, remember that it's happening for you. It's not happening to you. So it is a beautiful opportunity for you to step into some newness. And so I think there's going to be some great discoveries around the corner. And there's an element of that being anchored by community. And so I know that's also important. And so being in service, stepping into making a difference in people's lives is the energy that I'm picking up on.
And I love your spirit team, Patty, and they obviously love you so much. And, you know, they're showing me that it kind of has been a challenge trying to get your footing and in retirement,
Right.
and finding that footing and remembering who you are, because you've been this, and this to everyone else. And, you know, you've done that, but now it's kind of remembering who you are. And this is a time, and this card came up. It's a time to remember who is Patty, and finding that out. And I like that, you know, Kevin already said this, but he was reading my cards this time because he went first. Be present. And then they encourage you, go on an adventure, be adventurous, step out of any molds that may have been in place that, you know, over these years. Do something different, go on an adventure, whatever that looks like. Try something daring, it says.
Nice.
Patty, what would that be, Mama? That's awesome. Anyways, they understand that it's been tough getting your footing. They've got you. It's going to be okay, and it's going to smooth out. Just remember who you are. It's okay. Yeah.
Aw, thanks, Michelle, for being here. Michelle, that's so sweet.
Michelle.
Yes. And you know what? I think that's
love my tea.
Aw, so lovely.
All right. Do we want to take a moment now and
you must be psychic. You read my mind.
Okay, and I think
hi, Ness. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a while.
And we'll put Georgie up because she kind of wrote it out for us. So
wow.
Hey guys. It's Yaya.
Yeah.
Oh, Yaya.
Yes, that's who this is.
Oh.
Yes.
Hugging you. Love you. So love to know if your mediumship classes are happening soon. And so, yes. And Kevin, do you want to kind of talk about what's coming up?
Yes, we've been working hard. We've got some surprises that we can't tell you yet. Debbie's like, we came back and we were really inspired. I mean, and that goes without saying in stepping out of, we did a lot of classes this year. I can't remember how many, but we did a lot of wonderful classes. And apparently people want more. So we're going to continue that. We want more. So hopefully people sign up. But we've got, we can announce 4 of them that we're going to be offering. And what I will say about it is, bear with me. My website is going to have all of the information and links and all of that, but you can still sign up because it's not on my website currently. You have to send an email to me at, what's my email again? info@kevinlewismedium.com to register for the classes. And we're going to be having the progressive. So anyone that's taken any mediumship class, either with us or with other people, we're doing a progressive mediumship circle. It's actually not that one anymore. Sorry.
Well, when is it?
info@kevinlewismedium.com.
Okay.
Formerly known as the Healing Medium.
Formerly known as the
website thing. But our progressive mediumship circle will be on Wednesdays from 4 to 6 o'clock Pacific time. And that's going to start on August the 20th and go every second week for the first 3 classes. And then the last 2 will be back to back. So it'll be the 20th, September 3rd. I can't do math right now. It starts on August 20th. And then it's every second week for the first 3. And then the last class, I believe, is on September 24th. So the 20th, the 3rd, the 17th, and 24th. That sounded really confusing. But that's the first class, the progressive mediumship circle. And then the next 2 offerings that we're going to have are for people that are available on the weekend. We have 2 beginner classes, and they're going to
right or no?
KevinLewisMedium.com.
You're trying to skin. We're going to get it right, guys. I'm looking. Oh, Ness is here. Ness, can you write that out? Oh gosh, Ness will do it for me.
She told you, well, KevinLewisMedium.com. Thank you, Ness. Oh wow, that's interesting, Sun Goddess. Where was I? Oh, the September classes. So these are 2 beginner classes. One is a class that we've done before. We've actually done both of them before. The first one is the psychic and intuition. Diving into that. And these are going to happen 2 consecutive Saturdays. So Saturday, September 13th and 20th. The morning will be 9 till noon Pacific time, and that will be the psychic intuition development. And then the second class in the afternoon, you can take one, you can take both, whatever people like. And it's from 1 to 4, and that's the mediumship beginner class. So, and then we've got one more that we can announce. If you want to announce the last one.
Well, it is a forensics psychic medium class, and we're so excited to be doing this one. We both have a passion for that ourselves. And so we are very happy to be bringing it to everyone to offer this class. I don't have the dates to that one though.
The dates to that one, those ones start, again, we're going to do the Wednesdays, and that's October 15th until November 5th. So we're doing those ones with no breaks in the middle, 4 consecutive Wednesdays, 4 till 6 o'clock Pacific time. And we'll be doing that. Yeah, we'll be diving into cold cases, missing people, a lot of different things planned for that one. And you don't have to have any experience if you've just got interest in it. For some people, you'll be working psychically, and for some people, you'll be working psychically and mediumistically. But it will be Oh, you're not a mod on my channel? How is that possible?
So bizarre.
That is so strange. Well, now you are. There we go. Now you are, Ness. Yeah, so we are. It's more of a specialty, but I know that there's been interest for that one. And Debbie and I have both taken classes from different people and with our own interest, and we actually dived into that briefly, but it was that was actually really powerful. That whole experience.
Right.
Do you remember that?
I do.
That was something. We were like, what is happening? And we were like, we needed to take a break because we were doing it live, or we were doing it recorded. That was it. And that was, anyways, there you have it. So yes, we're doing classes, 4 different options. The mediumship progressive circle, that one starts the soonest on August the 20th. And then we've got the 2 workshop styles where it's 2 consecutive Saturdays. And then we've got the forensic, the psychic investigation happening October 15th. So
Buffy wants to know, will you guys have that on your websites? Kevin will have it on his website soon.
Yeah.
But if you have interest in any of these classes and you're like, I didn't write any of that down, I don't know what he said, but I'm interested, just go to an email him at info@kevinlewismedium.com. And you'll be on a list. You'll get an email saying it is now up. And
yeah, I can even register people before that, but I have my I just have my new assistant that's going to be doing the website. Well, hopefully this weekend. So by early next week, it'll all be on the website at latest. But yeah, go ahead and email us if you want. And you can even email Debbie if you need to. It's totally fine. One of us.
You can email me too.
Yeah, we'll get you sorted.
Yes. All right, you guys. Looking forward to seeing you in class and diving into all the fun things together. So, all right, here we go. Back to the questions.
Thanks, Ness.
All right, Suzanne, hello. Did I really feel the energy from the tree that I was trying to connect to?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And as I step into this, Suzanne, and with your spirit team, connecting to this time that you had with the tree, it feels very divine timing, and they're making me feel this is kind of a little bit new for me, Suzanne, this feeling that I'm getting, but it feels very similar to, you know, how our cats and our dogs share our energy and help us transmute energies. The tree that you were connecting to was doing that with you. There's transmuting some energy with you. So that connection was true. And it was like a divine timing for you with something, is what I'm receiving there.
What she said. No, it felt really good. I pulled, interesting enough, the Blossom card for you. So I think that feels aligned with, that feels like a yes to your question. And that, again, I feel like the trust part of it for so many of us is exactly that. It can be a process. And so the questioning of it, it says patience, self-love, and acceptance. And so that's what's being brought forward. I feel there was I instantly heard yes, and I started to feel into it. And what was interesting, I was aware of the tree, but then I was aware of all of the little fae, the fairy energies that were around the tree. And I don't know if you already have that awareness, if there's interest in the fairies, but they were showing me beyond just the tree itself and the root system. It was like what was gathering around and beyond what's just in front of you. And so opportunity there for you, Suzanne. But absolutely, yes.
Yes. And they're bringing this card in for you. And it speaks to the be present. However, and you were present in that moment. You were very present, and you were able to, you felt hot in your palms and tingling, and you were aware of that. You were present. That was being present in that moment. And it says something, bringing clarity. And so whatever it was helping you, the tree was helping you transmute. I feel like you're going to, any channeling that you do now is going to be a little bit more clear. So, yay. And thank you, tree.
Cool.
All right, your turn.
Is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. I saw one was a question about a house.
About a boat?
About a house.
Oh, a house.
Oh, this one. Monique, are you still here? That one caught my eye.
Hi,
Well, this
Monique.
my dad's house. Sorry, Debbie.
No, I was just saying hello to Monique. Will the sale of my dad's house go smoothly?
Oh, yes. Curious, Monique, if you're here, let us know.
Yeah. I forgot to give my speech at the beginning.
Oh, yeah. Ask a question means you have to
You
stay.
have to stay.
I'm just going to say what I'm getting was that, or what did I start to feel? Oh, was there some delay in actually putting it on the market? I feel like there was just this, like a little bit of wait. I pulled two really great cards. I got the within 3 months and the divine timing. So it feels good. I don't really feel concerned about it. I think it's actually going to go really smooth.
Yeah, it's kind of it's an interesting question to answer because smooth. Kind of how you respond to things, but I do feel as well that it's going to go smooth. I also felt when that there was a little bit of a time at the beginning, a little challenge time, but it will go smooth. The thing is the energy is a little wonky, and I'm interested in what you got, that divine timing. Know that when it sells, it's perfect. The perfect timing. We want it to be, we have our own time in mind. We want this, and this. However, for the highest and best for everyone, it's going to be at the perfect timing. And I like that. And so it looks like you have the right team in place here. And just be aware and yeah, so I do like your team. I have the Magician and the Three of Pentacles. So the team all working on helping your dad's house sell. Looks good. You have that solid King of Pentacles coming in. I think emotionally this has been a little bit challenging as well, but it's going to go well. Just keep your eye open and make sure that you stand firm on what is fair and right. Yeah.
Cool. I pulled one more card and there's a total theme. It's the trust card again. Just that trust in things. And to answer your question, it's the Time Oracle deck. I'm not sure, I can't remember who asked that. The Time Oracle deck. Lisa Foster sent me this many years ago. Magic Lee, Lee, yours, but it's the Time Oracle deck. And there's a whole bunch of different variations, I believe Amazon, but yeah, super helpful. Aw, thanks, Luna B. That's so kind. All these compliments tonight. My goodness. You know what? It's so funny. This is close up, because normally we're like usually in the back, but this is like a close up. So you're seeing someone's like the gray.
When I'm on with like one other person, I like to do this for folks who are on their phone and stuff, and it's hard to see. So
it's fun.
I get a lot of comments that they like this view best.
Cool. Good to know.
So here we are.
Christy,
yes.
You got it.
Forensic mediumship.
Your turn. Maybe we'll end on this one.
All right.
Hi, Tyler. Nice to see you. And hi, Sharon Sight. Nice to see you as well.
Oh, good. Nice to see you guys.
Sense of hope, for sure. A lot of people needing that. And
that's why I thought I would go with this one, because I feel like a lot of us are being challenged with some energy that's not so fun.
Yeah.
Lori, first, collectively, we are all holding space for you right now, and just from our heart spaces, sending so much love to you. And during this time, your spirit team just wants you to know that they are right there with you.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I'm being shown trying to catch your footing. It's been hard to get back on your feet or catch your footing here, and I'm not sure how that fits for you, Lori, but they're showing me that they're right there with their catching you. So again, not alone. Oh, I see. I have been unemployed for almost 4 weeks. Okay, I didn't read that part. Sorry, Lori. I just dove right in. It threw you off your footing then. I guess it made you feel unstable. That's where the footing thing comes in for you. But you've got this, and they've got you. And again, that perfect timing, that divine timing is coming in here. And also the reminder that life is happening for you, even in this moment of like, what? So if you can view it as, okay, if this is happening for me, and I'm in this present moment, what can I pull from this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to throw some cards.
Speaking of pull, I pulled a few cards for you. And oh my gosh, it's so great. The first one was the self-love, and the next one was the worthiness card, and really knowing that sense of worth. Around the corner is the change, and I think this is more than just the change of what you're going to be doing as far as the job. I do feel it sooner than later for you. As far as time, it's a little tricky because I feel like there's more than one potential in it, but it's really the foundation of that, again, is that part of trust into the things that life doesn't always go according to our preference, and that in the human experience is a hard one, but that you're worthy of this. And so like Debbie said, just being in that, and I can feel the gratitude that you have for the life that you have, and this temporary with what feels like a bit of a setback is going to shift and change, knowing that it's exactly that, it's temporary. And so this will increase that sense of your self-worth. And so going beyond, doing the things to take care of yourself, it's also providing you opportunity to go deeper into that self-love. And so that's part of the lesson of this. For so many of us, it goes into life purpose. We came here to learn to love ourselves. And through some of the trials and tribulations and the hard stuff, really does allow us to, and we don't, we want to avoid it at times, but it really does serve a purpose. So,
Mhm, mhm.
like Debbie said, we're sending you so much love. Everybody is that sense of hope.
Spirit wants you to remember who you are as the Queen of Wands here. Uh, you're solid. You're creative. You're strong. You're empathic. You're all the things, psychic, everything that the Queen of Wands is. But recognizing, yes, you're coming out of this season right here. It's been hard. Like this sucked. It sucked. But remember who you are. You are strong. Stay on top of it.
Mm.
You've got everything you need. I see a job coming to you and kind of setting you up for your future there. So there's the offer of a new job setting you up for the future. And on the other side of that is the Sun and Temperance. So real balanced and joy are there for you. So trust, know it is coming. So
Love it. Thanks.
all right. Yeah.
That was fun.
So beautiful. Should we just pull a card just for the collective family here?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And thank you for all the questions. There was lots of questions that came in. So we know we didn't get to everybody, but we see you. We love you.
And we'll do it again.
We will. We'll be back.
Yeah, on the big screen. This is like, I'm going to call this the big screen. This view.
We'll be back on the big screen.
Yeah, we'll be back on the big screen. I pulled a card, and this I think actually speaks to all of us. It's the number 44, and it is the beautiful birth card. And that's it. Each day is this opportunity to be birthed or rebirthed into new experience. And this is about creation, manifestation, and new beginnings. And so it is. Sometimes we just need that outside reminder to shift our perspective in things. And we can. At any given moment, we have so much choice in what our lives look like. So this really feels good in that birth. And I feel like when we look back at parts of our lives, it's like it feels like a separate life because so many of us have come through so many things. So I'm tapping into the energy of the birth.
I like that. And, before we came on tonight, Spirit was talking about how each of us, all of us, we have a story, our own story that's unique to us alone. So you have your own story that is unique to you alone. And it is beautiful and it is perfect. And you are enough. And I love that. And before we got on, it was very clear that, it just kind of dropped in. Everybody has their own story and their own unique way of doing life and seeing life and their perspectives. It's very unique and beautiful and perfect. So I love that. And this card is coming in. And if I can get it over here, there we go. Just so beautiful. I love all the colors. And it says, beloved, everything will be okay. So for all of us who need to hear that everything's going to be okay, they gave us the card. Everything's going to be okay.
I love it. And all of those numbers, I feel like the numbers are amped up as well. People seeing the different numbers, 111, 444.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And I love, and those are, sometimes we don't have to go searching for the meaning of all of these signs that we receive. often it's just to pause us in the moment, to be present, and it is the answer and validation to what we've put out and that we've requested. And so it's a reminder that we're not alone in this. No matter if we feel like we are, we're truly not alone in it. So take it as the gift, be grateful, say thank you, and more of that comes. Just tap into that energy of the abundance of, community. We're doing this together.
Yep. Yep. Beautiful. Well, love you guys. And again, if you're interested in the classes, any of the classes, please reach out to Kevin at his email.
Yeah.
And I'm not even going to attempt to write it out again, but it's info@kevinlewismedium.com.
You got it.
Yay. All right, you guys, and we'll see you all
Everybody,
next time.
thanks
Take
to
care.
Debbie. Thanks, Debbie.
Thank you,
Bye.
moderators. And thank you for all the donations that came in. That was beautiful.
So kind.
Blessings. Boop.
Boop.
Boop.